This is our last goodbye. I hate to feel the love between us die.
Our season opens with The Last Goodbye. It's a new musical that fuses Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet with the music of Jeff Buckley, the great 90s rock icon. What's great about The Last Goodbye is it brings together everything that the Globe is famous for. It's got Shakespeare, it's a musical, it's going to be an incredibly lush physical production, and it's a gathering of some of the most talented people in the American theater. It's directed by a guy named Alex Timbers. Alex really is the most visionary director that we have in the American theater at the moment, a young man who has hit the Broadway theater with hurricane force. And he brings to this production a kind of vitality and vibrancy and excitement that really is sort of stunning to sit and watch.
The Last Goodbye is not Shakespeare light. It's not some musical gloss on Shakespeare. We're treating the Shakespeare text as seriously as we're treating the songs. And so while it is streamlined, while it isn't, a 4-hour production of Romeo and Juliet, all the text, all the book, in musical theater terms, is Shakespeare.
It's the story of Romeo and Juliet. It uses Shakespeare's language. And then suddenly these incredibly passionate young people who are bursting with love and yearning and desire break out in these extraordinary Jeff Buckley songs, these incendiary songs. And the amazing thing is that Jeff Buckley's writing and Shakespeare's writing match each other in ways that are really kind of uncanny.
I had the idea of combining Jeff Buckley and Romeo and Juliet when I was walking down the streets of the East Village in New York City, and Jeff's song Forget Her came on my iPod, and for some strange reason it made me think about Benvolio talking to Romeo about Rosaline, the girl who had just broken his heart. And I went and found my old dusty copy of Romeo and Juliet and opened it up, and Benvolio said, "Be ruled by me, forget to think of her." And what I found was that that song fit in really nicely with the scene. And from there, I sort of challenged myself to see if any of his other music would work within the play, and song by song, moment by moment, it started to weave together really well.
The lyrics that Jeff Buckley wrote are inherently poetic, and there's a wonderful combination between that and the Shakespeare text that I sort of think that if you put Jeff Buckley songs with normal, common, modern-day English, it kind of wouldn't make as much sense. But having both of the languages be so heightened, it's a beautiful marriage, and helps tell the story in a really beautiful and poetic way.
The other thing that The Last Goodbye has in it is a remarkable cast of incredibly talented young people who can do it all. They can sing, they can do swordplay, they can dance, and they can do Shakespeare. And they make the Jeff Buckley music sound absolutely thrilling and theatrical. Buckley's most famous for singing a song called Hallelujah. I think everybody knows that song, and that figures very prominently in the show. And it is sung with such tenderness and such beauty that it really makes you think that this stuff is theater music of the purest. The Last Goodbye has in it everything that we love about Romeo and Juliet. It's got incredible swordplay, choreographed by someone named Combat Kate. Her name is Kate Waters, and she's one of only 2 certified fight choreographers in the world who are women, and is a legend in the English theater. And she's done these sword fights that are like completely thrilling, Hollywood swashbuckle amazing. Then it's a musical, so it's got a lot of dancing, and the dancing is choreographed by Sonia Taya, who is on the TV show So You Think You Can Dance, nominated for an Emmy Award, one of the most energetic, athletic, and sexy choreographers really in the country.
The music is so it's rock and roll. It has ballads. It has pop. It's a fusion of so many things that are generationless, if you will. It's very ageless. I feel like it's important for all ages to see it because it taps into so many familiar things that we all connect to.
There's an idea that Shakespeare is kind of you know, stuffy and things you learn in school, but then you come see this play where there's all this excitement and rock music and people fighting and falling in love and this huge, elaborate world that's full of excitement and romance, and it's immediately relatable and visceral and exciting.
From the costuming, the fashion alone is insane. The music is timeless. The story is about love. I mean, who wouldn't want to see it?
The Company of the Last Goodbye is in rehearsal as I'm speaking right now, and I just came from the rehearsal room across the way, and I got to tell you, there's stuff going on in there that is just as exciting as anything that I've seen. I mean, you know, you watch it and you scream and you laugh and you think, wow, I really, as much as I know and love about Shakespeare, I really have never seen it come to life as thrillingly as it does in The Last Goodbye.
It's over. Just hear this and then I'll go.
You gave me more to live for, more than you'll ever know. This is our last goodbye. I hate to feel the love between us die, but it's over.